Welcome to Behind the Spotlight. I'm Crystal Lampett, and a big thank you to Kansas Hall in Overland Park for having us here with Casey Donahew. You probably recognize this guy, and Darren Barry. Now you guys are going to kick it off with a song called That's Why We Ride.
Yeah, this is, we're doing our best to bring back cowboy music to country music. So this is one of our cowboy rodeo songs.
I like it. That's Why We Ride. Take it away.
It's 1,200 miles, Fort Worth Vegas. Cowboys love rodeo, that's just the way God made us. I was raised on brimstone and barbed wire fences. Mama used to pray that I'd come to my senses. I love you, go buckles and wild horses, spurs that rattle when my boots hit the ground. It's 8-second chances and casual glances, some blood and the glory, baby, that's why we ride. My heart beats fast when I slide in the saddle. Cowboys just a rank wrong tonight, just a battle. It's those late nights and highways and wrecked out on pain pills. And Sin City rodeo still gives me chills. I love gold buckles and wild horses, spurs that rattle when my boots hit the ground. It's 8-second chances and casual glances, some blood and the glory, baby, that's why we ride. Mama said don't waste your time chasing rodeos, but I never had a choice, it's the only life I'll ever know. Daddy said you got to hide now, get down and try, hold up the tune and let them fly. I love gold buckles and wild horses, spurs that rattle when my boots hit the ground. It's those 8-second chances and cowgirl glances, some blood and the glory, baby, that's why we ride. Gold buckles and wild horses, spurs that rattle when my boots hit the ground. It's those 8-second chances and cowgirl glances, some blood and the glory, baby, that's why we ride. Blood and the glory, baby, that's why we ride.
And that was That's Why We Ride by Casey Donahew. Thank you so much for being here on the show with us. And I like that that's a cowboy song to kick it off.
Yeah, you know, I'm a big fan. Grew up on a dairy. Still like to do a little team roping when I get a free day, and still got horses that I have to feed every day.
You're a true cowboy. I was going to ask you about team roping. So explain what that is, first of all.
You know, when I was really young, my dad thought I was going to be a bronc rider, and I never thought getting bucked off horses was a good idea. So I switched to riding horses that don't buck you off, and got into team roping. And just you know, it's a two-man event where one steers turn loose, one guy catches him by the head, and one guy catches him by the feet. So. And
then the goal is to do that as fast as possible.
As fast as possible, yes.
So are you good?
Not anymore. I'm old and barely hanging on. So.
You're old and decrepit now?
I'm old, decrepit, and injured, and struggling. No, it's you know, I enjoy it. It's something I do for a hobby. Me and Steve, my bass player, he still ropes a little bit, but I still, you know, I've got a ranch and still keep cattle and sheep, and I love everything about it.
You like being outdoors and
yeah, you know, people, you know, I think there's a lot of people that, you know, sing songs about cowboys, and then there's people like me that are cowboys that sing songs.
So is that kind of part of your goal then, is to bring the cowboy sound back to country music?
I would love it. You know, I don't know if that's possible anymore. I think it's gotten so far away from that content. But that's what I grew up listening to. You know, I love Chris Ledoux And I love, you know, the '80s country when the content was driven a lot by cowboys and rodeo.
Yeah. Along with that cowboy lifestyle, though, can be a little dangerous. You're currently injured.
I am
What happened?
injured. I have a fractured knee, a completely detached ACL from a horrific opening morning bird hunting accident that resulted in the death of 2 dove.
2 doves.
Yeah.
It was in the name of doves.
It was doves. Is doves plural? I'm not sure. I think it's singular.
2 doves. I think
2
it's 2
doves?
doves. Yeah,
2
because
doves.
2 turtle doves.
Turtle doves. Okay, I'm
So-
with you. Yeah. Anyway, they're no longer with us, and neither is my ACL.
I'm sorry.
I've had
You
better-
say it so nonchalantly,
Yeah.
like it's not a big deal, but you're in
Yeah.
crutches right now.
Yeah,
I mean, you're
it's
in pain.
it's horrifically mangled. I've gone through the MRIs and got some surgeries coming up, but you know, and everybody wanted to cancel all these shows, and I just thought that wasn't very cowboy, so I got some crutches, and we've you know, pulled through it and just kind of kept on doing my thing, sitting down.
Oh, I think that's a testament to how much you love doing what you do, that you're like, I'm here, I'm not canceling shows.
I don't like to cancel. You know, I don't recall very many shows we've ever canceled, and I don't like canceling stuff or rescheduling things. You know, I said I'd be here, so I'm here.
I appreciate that
Yeah,
a
I'm
lot.
trying,
I like
yeah.
the grit. Do you think that that's part of what has gotten you to where you are today, is just wanting to be consistent?
For sure, you know, I mean, I think the key to being successful at anything you do is outworking your competition, no matter what your goal is or your career is. It's the people that work harder that always. It's funny how luck coincides with hard work. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
they do say that opportunity seems to follow hard work.
That's
a little
right. I
bit.
believe it for sure.
I think it's called grit. There are all these
I like
studies
that.
now on grit and how you just push through no matter what you're going through.
Yeah, man, I'm not gonna get slowed down by a busted up knee. We're gonna keep doing our thing.
That is so crazy. So you are on tour now, and where else do you plan to head? Hopefully following a recovery.
Yeah, I'm heading home, and I'm gonna have a doctor and a second or third doctor look at this tomorrow, and
Yeah.
get another surgery plan, and then we got a couple of Texas dates, and then all October I think we head up north, like East Coast, and going to Pittsburgh and through Wyoming and Idaho down to the PBR finals in Vegas at the
Wow.
end of October.
So literally no slowing down.
No, we're not stopping. I'm gonna try to squeeze a surgery in somewhere in there and keep going.
That is crazy. Do you still play at a lot of your favorite venues in your hometown?
You know, our hometown is Billy Bob's, so yeah, we get to do that a couple times a year, and it just means a lot because we grew up there. It's real historic, and you know, the largest honky tonk in the world. So, you know, it's still special to get to go there.
I bet your fans really appreciate that.
Yeah, you know, well, we appreciate them. We make music for the fans.
You're not too big for your britches, basically.
No, they're still the same size. Put them on one leg at a time.
Well, I appreciate you being here despite everything, and
bet.
and we're gonna delve a little deeper into your background and whatever else you really want to talk about.
All right, let's go.
We will be right back with more Behind the Spotlight after this.
On you to make your move. There's a window.
Welcome back to Behind the Spotlight, hanging here at Kansas Hall in Overland Park, Kansas, with Casey Donahew, who is injured, but he's here and he's gonna get through this interview with me.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to start at the beginning-ish. You started with a degree in finance. Your journey into adulthood was possibly going to be in finance?
Well, you know, I thought I'd do something in real estate. Was kind of the direction I was going, and then I was still team roping a little bit right after school. So I thought after I got my degree in finance, I thought it'd be real easy to teach school.
Okay.
And so I could, you know, get out early at 3 o'clock and have all these weekends and summers off to rope and ride and stuff. And it turned out teaching school is not my thing. So
Did you try?
Oh yeah, I taught for a whole year. I taught
You did?
freshman algebra. It was horrific. It was actually
Why? What did you
so
not
bad.
like
Kids
about
are
it?
so mean, man. You have no idea.
High school kids.
They're terrible. I taught like freshman algebra, and it was like the meanest kids of the whole school. They put like all the kids that were on probation in my class, I think. And,
oh no.
yeah, it was like daily death threats. I thought it was.
Okay,
it was
but
going to be the end of me.
though?
Yeah, oh, yeah, seriously.
No kidding.
Yes. Kids
Were
are
you
scary.
a popular kid in high school?
I don't know. I was just a normal guy. I don't know, overly popular. Kind of middle of the road.
Okay. So maybe you were expecting, you know, high school, it's a pretty neutral experience, and then these kids come at you with their teenage attitudes.
Yeah, it's crazy, and man, it wasn't for me. So I was hoping to get fired, but I didn't get fired because I didn't think I don't think they fired me because no one else wanted the job. So
No
they kept me on for a whole year, and then I decided let's do something else.
So how do you go from finance to teaching to country music?
You know, I just love country music. I loved writing songs, and that's what still drives me today is, you know, trying to be a storyteller, and that's what I listen for when I listen to music more than anything is, you know, lyrics that talk to me, and that's the kind of songs I try to write, and, you know, that's what keeps me driving. I just started playing some acoustic shows. I taught myself how to play guitar in college, and started putting songs together and started doing some small acoustic shows around Fort Worth, Texas, and it just kind of never slowed down.
Kind of snowballed from there. And you've said that some of the inspiration from your songs comes from broken hearts. You said when you've had a broken heart, turns out you have a lot to say.
Yeah,
which is definitely reflected in your music.
Girls are mean too, like those kids. They're
You're just a victim.
I
Casey's
am.
a victim.
My gosh, been run over in my life. Hit by a train, you know. No, it was, you know, it does. I think, you know, that first time that you really put yourself out there
Yeah.
when you're growing up, and you think you've found the one forever when you're 15, I guess.
I think we've all been there.
Yeah, and then it ends, and it's just the most overwhelming feeling ever. And I think you can always draw back on that and find some inspiration, especially for sad songs. And I think I kind of went from sad songs to I hate your guts and I hope I never see you again kind of a song.
The stages of grief.
Yeah, you know, moved on up.
Denial,
So, yeah.
anger, grief, and then
I'm
somewhere
going to party you away.
acceptance. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Forgetting and
Yes.
then acceptance at some point.
Perfect. Yes, circle of life.
It's true. You have a point. But you did end up with your college sweetheart?
Yeah, high school. We were
High school
actually from
sweetheart.
the same hometown. Yeah, she's been part of the band since the very beginning. She still manages the band and manages the household, the office, the merchandise department, and manages my my two little boys.
Wow. So how many songs would you say are about your wife, Melinda?
Oh, only the super loved ones are about
Only the
her.
good ones.
None of those bad ones would be about her
Good.
ever.
I like to hear that. And you do have two boys. They must be pretty rambunctious.
Oh, they are, yeah. Along with their dad, we keep a running tab at the emergency room. So we've had several trips this summer already.
Already?
And, yes, I got a almost 8-year-old and an almost 3-year-old, and they've equal trips to the emergency room this summer.
So how many broken bones in the family so far?
Oh, they didn't break anything. I'm trying to think what was the last little catastrophe. My 3-year-old jumped off the retaining wall into a concrete deal about 4 foot and busted the whole side of his face. He broke his sinus cavity, so it wasn't.
No, it's not supposed to be funny. I'm laughing.
No, yeah, it was a bloody mess.
Oh,
So,
no.
And then, in like the same week, my 8-year-old went down the water slide head first and broke his front 2 teeth in half. So we had that action.
But they're
as
baby
well.
teeth? Are they baby teeth?
No, they're real teeth.
No. So what happens? Does he have to get
So they did like fake. They did like they
implants
put some implants in there, like temporary, till they could do the full ones. And then when they put the temporary ones in there, he got rambunctious one of his friends and broke those out again. And then they've since done the final ones. So they look pretty good. I think he's hanging in there.
So would you say they take after Dad a little bit?
Yeah, they're outdoorsmen. They like to go hunting, and we fish a whole bunch. We hunt a lot, and you know, ride 4-wheelers, Polarises, and you know, try to avoid injury.
Yeah. You do credit a lot of your success to Melinda and probably having a family. Why do you think your wife has been so crucial in your
she's
journey
like the
to
hardest
top.
working person I know,
No
because
kidding.
oh man, she's unbelievable. She when I first met her, she had 3 jobs. So I mean, she's just you know, she grew up you know, on her own, did her own thing, and like, you know, it's been on her own since she was 16, and
Wow.
she's got an amazing story, and it's she's a rock, man. She can fight through it, and you know, this is a tough business. This isn't man. There's a music business is full of people that are just trying to take a piece for themselves. They're trying to get at you any way they can, and you know, with her being our manager, you know, it's assuring to know that she has our best interest at heart all the time.
Yeah.
And not just trusting it to a stranger that you've met in the music business. You know, I have my wife who's thinking about our boys nonstop, so she's always trying to make the best decision for us.
That's such a good point, because you never know when somebody is going to betray you.
Yeah, usually look, it happens every day, from athletes to
Absolutely.
musicians to managers and finance people who steal all these people's money. So it's you know, it's a dangerous game out there.
Yeah.
So it's important to know you have somebody you can trust on your side.
Does it ever cause conflict to be wife and business partner at the same time?
Yeah, you know, you have to separate it, and that's the hard part, you know, and there's always going to be stress and disagreements, and especially in this business, it's really hard. Traveling for a living is really difficult, and you know, we figure a way out to make it work and try to make time, you know, away from business. That's family time, and that's important.
How often do you guys get to see? I mean, what are the logistics? Because you're on the road, she's taking care of the boys. Do you get to go home often enough that...
Yeah, we try to circle her back to home almost every week. I mean, there's very
awesome.
very rarely we try to be gone for a week. So usually I try to be home 3 or 4 days a week, and then I'm gone 3 or 4 days
so
a week.
great.
And then my 8-year-old, I load him up, and he's got a bunk on the bus, and he gets to travel during the summers, and he sells T-shirts and keeps all the money for himself.
It's his first job. You're teaching him work ethic.
Apparently, there's no cost of goods sold or dad's cut or anything. It's just all straight profit when he's out working. So, but he
It's
has
like
a great time.
child labor.
Yeah, it's
Getting
terrible.
paid
My
great.
wife gets so mad at me because I go to bed pretty early and he stays out late with all these crew guys, and they watch movies they probably shouldn't be watching late at night. And he's drinking sodas and eating candies at truck stops and
Sugar.
stuff. Yeah, it's so
Well, and
bad.
he's 8, so he has never-ending energy.
Yeah, he's a
right.
They're insane, both of them. Both my boys are equally insane.
Oh, I love it. How great though that you're able to do both at the same time, family and work. Because I know that it doesn't always work out that way, and sometimes you've got to be apart. And so it's great that you
tough.
have that agreement.
Yeah, you miss a lot. You know, miss baseball games and birthdays, and you know, it's no joke. So it's a sacrifice on all our parts. Really.
Yeah. But does it seem like everybody's on board? I mean, do you think someday you want to stop to be able to be at baseball games, or is it just like, no, this is the path that we've chosen? So
no, there'll be a day that I
exciting.
stop. I don't know when it is, and hopefully we're not there. But you know, I think it's kind of like baseball players or football player when you know it's over, and then it'll just be time to retire, and I'll be okay with that.
So country singers have a shelf life, just like athletes.
Not all of them. I mean, Merle Haggard was playing the other week
true.
that he died. So
Unless
some people
you
wanna do their
continue
whole,
to tear
Willie
up your
Nelson's
body.
still rocking it, but you know, I'm not 100%. That's my path.
Well, thank you so much for joining
You
us.
bet. Thanks
and
for having us,
crutches and all. Big thank you to Casey Donahew and
Appreciate
Kenza
it.
Hall for having us here.
Mama said don't waste your time chasing rodeos, but I never
Welcome back to Behind the Spotlight, and we have one last song from Casey Donahew, Kiss Me, brief overview.
Yeah, this is it's our current single that's getting shipped out across the country. It's about that awkward first kiss when to make your move. So we'll get out of here with this. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
never seem to be alone. Can't find a stepping stone, and this went better when I've laid it in my mind. And there's a silence in the air, and don't you know how much I care? And don't you know that you're the reason that I dream? She said, I've been waiting on you to kiss me, waiting on you to make your move. There's a window open to steal my heart, and I'm waiting on you to kiss me. these little games, and I hope you feel the same. And I live my life afraid you'll never know the truth. She said, don't walk away, I need you to stay. And if you want me, you can wrap me in your arms. She said, I've been waiting on you to kiss me, waiting on you to make your move. There's a window open to steal my heart, and I'm waiting on you to kiss me. Waiting on you, waiting on you, waiting on you to kiss me. Waiting on you, waiting on you, waiting on you to kiss me. I've been waiting on